AITA for telling my brother and sister-in-law to stop blaming everyone else for my nephew's behavior when he's a monster of their own making. My nephew, Dylan, is 16. My brother, Jesse, and sister-in-law, Nichole, suffered years of infertility before they had Dylan. Their pregnancy before Dylan's ended in a stillbirth. Jesse and Nichole were absolutely devastated. They were terrified to try again and potentially lose a second child. We all shared this fear, but, thankfully, my nephew was born healthy. However, Jesse and Nichole have been so focused on the fear of potentially losing Dylan that they won't tell him, no, and do not enforce any boundaries. They excuse his unacceptable behavior by saying we should just be grateful that Dylan's healthy and here with us. Quick note. Practically every adult in the family has recommended therapy for Jesse and Nichole. But they refuse because they say that Dylan is healthy, here with us, so everything is fine and stop bringing it up. All of Dylan's teachers say that he's a respectful and focused student. Dylan is clearly capable of behaving, but his behavior at home is unacceptable because, unlike school, there are no boundaries or consequences enforced on him. Dylan cusses, breaks things, and flips off his parents until he gets his own way. Nichole asked Dylan to please wash his cup and Dylan responded, "How about you go fuck yourself instead?" Dylan has left multiple dents in both Jesse and Nichole's car while stealing it. Dylan hasn't even begun driver's ed. Jesse and Nichole insist that bad influence kids are to blame for Dylan's home behavior, and these bad kids are manipulating Dylan to act this way. Jesse and Nichole do not take any accountability for their enabling and lack of boundaries. Jesse and Nichole arrived at last week's family dinner exhausted. They explained Dylan broke their flat screen after Jesse and Nichole told Dylan to get off his Xbox so they could use the TV. Jesse and Nichole asked if I could help them out with a new TV and it would be greatly appreciated. I'm childless and in my 30s, so I'm the most financially well off and usually the one they come to for help. I suggested instead that they make Dylan get a job because he will learn to be much more respectful of their property after he experiences the hard work that goes into earning it. They immediately shamed me for being so irresponsible, because a kid shouldn't have to worry about keeping a job and, come on, Rose, be an adult. I replied that if they want to talk about being adults then they need to stop blaming everyone else for Dylan's behavior when he's a monster of their own making. The other dinner guests immediately sided with Jesse and Nichole because I have no idea about how hard it is to punish or ever make your miracle child unhappy. And I have never known the heartache that comes with years of infertility or the devastation of a stillbirth. And I could have still been stingy, without starting a fight and ruining a pleasant family dinner. Am I the asshole?